Shalom, family. Grand rising with the sun. When I arose, I had a thought, so I want to do a quick video, real quick. The thought that I had was watch people who try to be too different. Watch people who try to be too different. Now, it is nothing wrong with being different. We are all different in our own ways. However, we all are connected on many different levels, the same as we are all different in some ways. So when you come in contact with somebody who's trying to be too different, they usually have an ulterior motive or an agenda behind the reason why they're trying to be so different. And I'm not saying, like I said, everybody is different. It's not going to be just it's going to be like to the extreme different. So, and let's just use spirituality as an example. We got some people in the spiritual community, they try to be too different. I mean to say it like that, but excuse me because I just woke up. I haven't washed my face or nothing, but I just wanted to say this right quick. So I was saying, for example, the spiritual community. You got stuff that you have been taught and that you've researched and that you know. But you'll have those spiritual teachers who will, say, no, for example, I don't even want to use Flight Boss as an example, but when he talked about the peanut gland yesterday, he just trying to be too different. Therefore, it leads to things that are untrue, because sometimes we do come across the truth in this life, and because we want to go against everything that we've ever known because we want to be different, that sometimes lead us astray. It leads us to lies, and sometimes we're even the one behind the lies because we're trying to be so different from everybody else, because we just don't want to fit in. We just don't want to be a part of this collective consciousness, because as I said, we are all connected on many different levels. It just depends on what level you on, what frequency you on. So you got to watch people that want to be too different, because it's usually an ulterior motive or agenda behind people who want to be too different. Now, me, I just am different. I don't strive to be different. I just am different. I try to actually fit in. To my knowledge, to my surprise, it just don't work, because some people are made to stand out and not fit in. And I'm not saying try to fit in. I'm just saying when you can tell when somebody is just overdoing it, trying to be too different, because it just start coming out in a way that's not truthful, because they not being true to even they self. They trying to be too different. They want to, they playing a role, they playing a part to draw attention to them, to their self, or whatever, ulterior motive that they have, whatever agenda that they have. It's just, I'm trying to think of some good examples of too different. People that just try to be too different for no reason. Like, so if you got the truth, and then you got people who will go against that truth just because they want to be different, just because they want people to look at them in a light like, oh, I know something that people ain't never knew. But the whole time it's not even the truth. It's just something that they saying to be different or to sound different from everybody else that's talking about the same thing. that's on that collective consciousness. So do y'all understand what I'm saying? It's easy to detect lies that way. It's easy to detect lies that way. And not only people that is too different, people that is too anything, too sad, too happy, too everything, just no alignment, no balance, no anything. They just too much of something. So you gotta watch people that's too too different. They want to be too different. And it's not that they are different, it's that they're pretending to be different for their motive or agenda, which is very easily detected. It's very easily deciphered when you know what to look for. So people that are too different, they'll just start saying stuff just because they want to be different. They'll just start wearing stuff because they want to be different. They'll just start doing stuff because they want to be different. Whole time, what they doing might not be right. What they saying might not be right. What they wearing might not be right. I mean, I ain't gonna take it that far about what they wearing. Who cares? But it might not be true to they self. I say that it may not be true to they self. They just doing it because they want to be different. I mean, we see celebrities. They get up on here. They wear dresses and all of that. Half of them don't really want to wear a dress, but they know it's gonna cause attention if they being too different. They know. You see what I'm saying? So if they know they being too different, people gonna say, "What in the world? What is this about?" Like, So it's a tactic. It's an agenda. They have an ulterior motive, and they using the being too different as a way to catch your eye, to get your attention. So I'm just gonna say, watch people who being too different. Do your own research. Study to show thyself approved. Shalom. Till we meet again.